Louis, welcome.
Sean, great to see you. How are you? What's that?
Welcome to the life of Goonis Pick. You're one of the early adapters.
Yes, indeed. Here it is.
You are one of the guys that has spent enough time to appreciate the benefits of the features and the shape and the grip and the tip and everything.
As I got into my 50s, I had a bit of a problem with beginning to drop my pick or having it rotate. And all of a sudden, I saw this Goonis pick. I started playing when I was 4. I'm now 58. What appealed to me about the pick when I saw it on the site was that there really seemed to have been some engineering thought behind it. And for me, it was a no-brainer to give it a try. I had nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm.
I received the picks that I ordered, and I had my first session with them that day. I played with breaks about 6 hours with the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't rotate. It didn't fall. It was comfortable. It made me even forget that I was holding a pick.
Wow.
A big change. And I used it as described. I kept a light touch, which came naturally to me. There is a thumb side, and there is a finger side.
Mm-hmm.
So using it that way, it felt very natural to my natural grasp when handling a pick.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to show very little of the pick tip when I play. Right. And I really depend on attack dynamics to regulate my overdrive, distortion. I really rely very heavily on what a pick can give me as far as terms of attack. But I do have that idiosyncrasy in my playing where I only have a little bit of the tip showing, and that's enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it went fantastic. I had absolutely no issues. There's a slight, almost imperceptible bevel of the tip that makes it just glide. That's also a big plus. I found it easy to use for fast passages or picked parts. It made switching from note to note and string to string very straightforward.
Wow.
That was great.
Amazing.
But now I stepped out of the comfort zone and I decided to flip it over.
Mm-hmm.
And I made the thumb side my finger part and the finger part my thumb. Surprise. Also very comfortable, but it shows in my grasp a little bit more of the pick edge.
Okay.
Yeah, and for certain strums where my normal grip will maybe hit my fingertips,
mm-hmm.
flipping the pick over now, I had a lot more room to just get nothing but pick on my strums.
Awesome.
So that was an unintended benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think, and you can edit this out if you want.
That's okay.
I am not a paid
We're just
shill.
talking. We're just talking.
Yeah, we're just talking. I am not a paid shill. I reached out to Goonis Picks. I put in my order. I paid for it, and I'm here with no recompense at all. I think it's a tool that can be so useful no matter what your style, no matter how long you've been playing.
Awesome.
And the Goonis pick is a help. It's not a hindrance whatsoever. It's not just a pick. It's something that's been engineered
Mhm.
to be ergonomically effective.
Yes, yes, that's what we try to
Okay.
do.
The overall feel that I get from holding this pick either the right way
Mhm,
or the upside down way
mhm,
is perfect. And since I've had no issue with it falling, rotating, or anything,
mhm.
I feel and I keep getting more and more confident to flipping it over even in the middle of songs.
Now, a lot of picks have a sharp edge on the bevel, on that little chamfer.
Yep.
It's very, very clear. It's a wedge. And so we put a fillet on that little bevel right there so the string would roll off of it at a more gentle pace. So we even improved the bevel edge. So we started 3D printing these actually, and he started playing with them, and his precision improved, his timing improved, his confidence improved. He relaxed his finger and thumb. He could play longer without tension. You don't have to apply the death grip anymore. And the little G that's molded into the one side, we'll call it the thumb side.
Yep.
That is there intentionally so that it doesn't slip. Now, a lot of picks have a little bit of grain on them. They've got some texture to them, but the G that is actually the logo ends up kind of pushing into your finger, and it creates a little lock. So it's everything that we do in aerospace and automotive engineering went into this design.
Just played. I played with an actual pick for
Right.
the very first time in a very long time with no fear. That's what this pick did for me. And I think no matter what kind of string player you are, a bassist, guitarist, anything that uses a plectrum,
Mhm.
it's worth investigating just to see if this will help you.
Right.
Let's say that I had been completely happy in my choice of pick up to now,
Mhm.
and I would have seen the information that led me to your website and said, no. I think that you just never stop learning. And even here, having played now 54 years of my life,
Mhm.
I still take the occasional lesson from somebody or other
Sure.
because
Why
there's
not?
still more that I want to learn.
Yeah. It's
And that was my
a lifetime
emphasis.
of learning. It's a lifetime of learning, isn't it?
I don't think you ever stop. I think, one thing talking about the tip, yes, it's a little bit elongated as far as the overall size of the pick. But it needed to be because of where your thumb and finger rest.
Right.
The bevel is very slight, but it's very useful going string to string and note to note, brood
Yeah. Right.
of the others. This is a good compromise.
It's like we were joking around yesterday, and we were thinking, there's no career in the world that your main tool is a 1 inch by 1 inch by 0.7 millimeter thick piece of plastic.
Right.
This is your chainsaw. It's your axe. It's your shovel.
Yep.
It's your computer. It's everything. This is your tools for survival. Which brings
Absolutely.
you a lot of peace and a lot of comfort and a lot of joy and pleasure. Nothing in the world brings as much satisfaction as a little piece of plastic.
For me, it's this pick has helped me complete part of the puzzle of the endless search for tone. And now having a pick that I can actually feel comfortable and kind of get back to my old self, playing things that I hadn't played in a long time, has been just absolutely refreshing. And I thank you so much for that.
Nice. Well, I'm thrilled as we, it's a new product on the market. And as we see guys like Wayne Johnson, who toured with Elton John for 6 years, and Toby Bew, who has got 3 albums in the 70s, and the single Angel Baby one hit wonder. I met him in Texas, and he's, everybody says the same thing. Hey, you know what? If you're at peace and feel love and kindness when you're playing, that's all that matters.
In my own words, I really think it will help you. I think that it's something that for me, I feel is too good to be kept under wraps.
Right.
And at the very least, the Serbs a try. You have nothing to lose and so much to gain. And again, thank you for making this.
That's beautiful. I hope that we can stay friends and I can follow you in your journey, and maybe even take some lessons from you, and learn more about it, your passion for music.
That would be delightful. I would really enjoy that. For me and my well-being, not reputation so much, it's important that people understand this is a guy that just out of the blue wants to tell people that this is a good thing.
Right. No, that's awesome. So thank you so much. And as I hope we can stay friends, and I want to see you play with it
Sure.
next week.
Absolutely.
And we can record, and I'd love to have you, just share your passion. That's what it's all about, right?
Well, thank you very much. And I